Hello, my name's Bailey. I'm the Senior Community Project Officer at Shadsworth Hub, which is part of New Ground Together. I attended the safeTALK suicide prevention training with Dawn Hardman, who's part of Realign Futures, and I believe the training was put on by Realign Futures and Spring North, and I attended that in May, and it was absolutely fantastic. Dawn made all the information really accessible, really approachable and easy to understand, and it wasn't too intimidating. I think for a topic that's so big, it can be quite difficult to make that like personal and make it relatable and not make it seem so scary as well, you know. And Dawn did an amazing job at doing that. The training was really easy to follow along with. It was only half a day, and I came away from that training with really practical steps to take if I'm ever in the situation where I think that someone might be thinking about suicide. And it made me not afraid to ask that question as well, and not afraid to use those words. Before that, I would have always used very soft language, and I would have been really nervous to approach the question and thought, what do I do if they say yes? But following the training, I didn't feel like that at all. I thought I had like key steps to go along with, and just felt really, as confident as you can feel about something which is heavy like that. I actually did, as it happens, a couple of days after I'd been at the training, I had a situation where I did have to ask someone that question, and it was there in my mind immediately. I knew exactly how to ask it. I knew exactly what to do when they said yes. And I was able to put in support for that person and act appropriately following it, which obviously made a big difference to me in that moment and made a huge difference to them as well. And I was able to just sit with them and be in that moment with them and not be panicking or not listening to them properly because I felt prepared on how to respond to them. So yeah, I think it's really, really important that as many people as possible in Blackburn with Darwen take part in this training. We're so lucky that it's free. I can't believe that we can access training like that for free. I think that every single person should do it. Whether you work in the community or not, whatever job you have, you never know when you might need it professionally, personally, for yourself, you know. I think it's so important that we're all trained on this, and we're just really lucky to have it free. So I can't recommend it enough, and I can't thank Dawn and the team at Realign enough for giving me those skills.